All right, here we go. We are live. We are live. Of course, like, yo, this stupid thing is on my screen. Come on. Okay, we got it. Like, come on. All right, here we go. It doesn't look too bad. How does it look? Hey, it's not too bad. When I lean back like that, I'm in the on this one though. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not that bad. So we'll see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Got the nighttime live. We just got the rods in the water. I still got a couple more rods I could put in. Just kind of seeing how it's gonna go. Said we were gonna come out here. We're out here. The temps aren't that bad, so we'll see what happens. I know. I know the bite later on for Has picked up, so we'll see if it gets better for me. Like I said, we caught two earlier today on the morning catch, but after that it was horrible. But oh man, look at that. Why is it doing that? Hey, where you see that? Hold on. There we go. So yeah, we'll see if the bite picks up. Oh man. One thing I will have to do, you see the surf rods, you can still see them, but like just a little bit of the tip is out. It's not in the frame, but it is what it is. How's it going, Anglerholics? Hey, I appreciate you sharing out my stream earlier. Good looking. Appreciate all the support. So we'll see how this night bite does. Oh man. Another thing is I was looking if we put one more rod in with, because we got the 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put another one in, you won't be able to, unless if I kind of put it in towards the middle on the railings. That's how we would have to do it. So I don't know. I'll just see how we're gonna do that. If we put more up, or no, I'd have to move it back towards you to get more in the frame. That might be something that we have to do. We'll have to see. So that might be the go-to move, because even I seem like I'm a little bit too close. I don't know. Let's see if I just a little bit further back. Yeah, I mean that puts me better in frame right there, and I can still lean forward if I need to, but you can see the rod's a little bit better. So yo, my eye from getting that nasty stuff in there. You got a water bottle? Oh man, casted a bait out, got some shad juice in my eye. God darn. But nah, don't worry about it. It just feels off. I don't see anything in it, but it is what it is. So see how the bite goes. What I'll probably do is, because I do got space, I'll probably put one more with a small bait, kind of cast it straight out through this way. Because I can easily put one right there in the corner and still make it visible. Because you got your rod there, so when yours is, all three of these are straight, I can get another one going angled out. Sorry guys, I have more rods. I was just trying to see how the camera looked, how visible they were, to see if I was going to go ahead and set up more. We have 2 more rods that we could put out. I still have one more in the car, but I figured there was no way I can get them all in the frame, especially with my rods being black, except for this one over here with the black light on it. This is the only one that's extremely visible, but I didn't want to start setting up a whole bunch of rods and you guys couldn't even see the action. So, but right now, I mean, if they were to get hit, you would see them, so it's not too bad. Only yours, Anwar, because I can't really see yours, but you got blacked out line on your this man got a black rod, black line, black everything. So you can't even see his rod that well. This one right here, you can see it, but not as much. I mean, look, you can see these two better. And even though I got the light straight at yours, but you got that blacked out everything. So it definitely makes it harder. It is what it is. Like I said, we might pop up one more right here. I'm gonna probably prep it. Oh man, look at that. Got a little chip on the piece right here. Luckily that doesn't affect it, but I don't know how that happened. Yeah, the tide is still extremely low. I mean, look at the tide. You can see the wall mark. I mean, it is low. Yeah, I feel like we can get this one. We can get this this one additional rod in there pretty easy, and not worry about having to get snagged up on the other lines. So let's just go ahead and set this one more up. I'll probably just leave the other one out. I mean, we could have one off frame, and then if it gets hit, we'll just pull it in and start reeling it on frame. So worst case, we could do that. Yeah. For this one, I think I'm gonna go back to this little rig right here. Get at least 2 floaters out there. 2 baits off the bottom. Yeah, we'll get this one out there, and then I'll set up the other one later if we start getting good hits. I think that's what I'll do. At least I got a lot of rigs ready. We're just setting up another rig really quick. I got 2 more rods, like I said, so I'm just gonna throw one more out. What do you think? We think we get a bite before the tide starts coming up more, or you think it's just going to be dead still, or you think the nighttime bite is going to be where it's at?
I feel like the night's bite should be up on the tide side over there for sure. But that's what's going to happen until then. We might get it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to play out.
It sounds like about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Until right now, to the high speed. So I go back to nighttime. So.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you can see on the wall, the water level is still extremely low. It's nowhere back yet.
Yeah, I hope it makes my head. That's almost.
Nah, I see you. I'm going to cast this one kind of at an angle going that way. Cool. Oh man, sorry about that. I had to put one more in. All right, can we see them okay? So we got boom, boom, boom. That one's kind of in the middle, but it's not that visible. But if it gets hit, you will see it bend, so. I think what it is, hold on. I bet you if I change this light a little bit, watch the stream, tell me if it gets a little bit brighter. Oh, that did it. That's a lot better. Made the rod that was glowing not glow as much, but I mean, at least you can see all the rods a lot better now. That's cool. Yeah, Ernie. Which one?
The blue one right here.
This one more far out?
Yeah, far away. All
right, we getting a tap. No, I can't remember. Is that the head or is that the head?
I think that the head is right there in the middle.
Yeah, I think the head's in the middle. So that's not the big boy rod. But that's still in the channel, so. It's probably just messing with it. It was for real. I was too busy over here trying to see what's up. I know Ernie came in for a minute. Yeah, we still at it. We took a little break, went home, ate some food. I actually got my new phone in the mail, so I'm on my new phone now. I had to hurry up and set that up. I would have been out a little bit sooner, but our goal was originally to be back around at 7:30, but didn't work out like that. So yeah, we're back at it though. We'll see how it goes. It's a little one. I told you if we came over here and hit that channel, we would get some bites. Because you see all the ones that are not out in the channel, they're not getting any hits yet. That was pretty quick. We just got the baits in. Dang. Little baby taps. We got little baby taps already. We just got the rods in the water. We are running, try to make it so you can see them best as possible, but this one right here, my Shimano, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one right here is Anwar's rod. He only brought one out for tonight, so we'll see how we do. Oh man. It lights it up pretty good though. Oh, I mean, yeah, because how long have I been live? I've been live 12 minutes. We're already getting bites. So maybe it's we just had to wait till a little bit in the afternoon to start getting the good fish. We'll see. All right, but it was a tap. It's not no takedown, so I need to see that rod bent over. Yeah, because they're silent now. I'll leave it out there a little bit longer. Hopefully it didn't steal the bait off. But yeah, there's double bait on that one. That one's that rod that was getting tapped, I got a high-low rig. And then I believe it is this rod right here has a big boy bait, shad head, probably about that big. So pretty big bait. If that one gets hit, casted it all the way out there as far as I could. I hit pretty much past the wall a little bit, maybe about 25% past the wall. I normally want to go further than that, but those bigger baits like that, it's hard to chuck them, especially if you don't want to, you know, throw your bait right off. But now if it was eel, you could throw big pieces of eel all day long. The eel, man, you just yank them joints out. You don't even have to worry about the bait coming off. But the shad, it rips too easy when you're trying to long cast it. Luckily, there's absolutely no wind right now. There is no wind. You had a drone? That'd be dope. Yeah, there's literally no wind out here. This is nice. Would you put the coat on? I told you I was debating about putting the suit on, the snow suit, but yeah, I'm not that cold either. But you know, when you like after this morning and getting burning up after, you know, misjudging that and then not wanting to carry it, I was like, man, forget that, man. But yeah, now I could use it. I could use it on. Huh? Oh, it's in my car, so I mean, if I do need to go get it, I can go get it and put it on. But I didn't bring it outside the car. It's in the front seat, just sitting there. So it's in the front seat waiting. I got it just in case. I'm telling you, man, I normally never put small baits on it. Ever since I did small baits on, because those two got small baits, man, they don't even get tapped. I do better with the bigger baits. Go figure. I'm normally only big baits, big hooks only. And then, for the live stream, I got to put some smaller stuff on there so, we can pull in a few smaller fish, not limit them out to big boys only, but they're flag pulling right now. But like you said, that was up. Looked like that one got a little tap for a second. See if it hits it again. It was like a baby quick tap. But nobody caught. I mean, what we caught one big fish today. I was about to say it might be dink day, but it might be what all these little taps are. Yeah, we gotta wait for the tide to come up. Right now, the tide is extremely low still. Normally at Jones Point, we were at Fletcher's earlier. Jones Point, you can see on the wall the water levels. Right now, the water is, and that's how you can kind of judge, how far we are into the high tide and how high the water is gonna get. Right now, the water is low, so water is extremely low. Shoot, man. Let me see real quick. Bam! How about that, Ernie? Oh, man. You're a moderator now. Yeah, I got to add some in. Oh, man. Oh, man. What's going on, Amber? We had a couple little nibbles. We're gonna get some good. We gonna get some fish? Huh? You said what? You said because those bots don't play? Yeah. Yeah. I luckily I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I've been fishing all day. Like I said, we took a little bit of a break. I went in for a little bit, ate some food, set up my new phone, and just kind of watched TV for a little bit with my wife, and then headed back out here. Would have been whoa, look at that, can't even talk. We would have been back out here a little bit earlier if my phone didn't take too long to set up. Steve Locke, what's going on? Jeff, appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, so we're hoping, look, this spot right here usually doesn't disappoint. Even on slow days, we can usually pull in at least one decent sized fish. Decent size for me is usually 20 plus, so hopefully a good 20 plus fish comes out tonight. Even on a slow day, they come out of here. So as long as you know how to cast out and you don't get snagged, you can pull out big fish. That and you get into the channel. So you gotta have like I said, you see now we got the surf rods out. We're not playing with the short rods. Yeah, we're gonna try again. I mean, I'm not worried about like I said, we caught 2 fish early on the first live stream. I'm not worried that we didn't kill it. It is what it is. I've seen days where you come out and I mean, like I said, what has caught 1 on his first live stream, and then I saw his second one. How many did he do? 1 or 2? I think he did 2. And then the second one, I think he caught like 3 fish, 3 smaller fish. So I mean, look, you just got to go out there. I've seen days where you go out, you basically only catch 1 fish, and the one fish is a 40 plus, 50 plus pound fish. So I mean, I'm more than happy with that. If I catch a 50 plus tonight, I mean that's fine. If I catch 1 more fish for the day, that'll be good. If we get a 50 pounder in here, I'll be fine. I'll definitely have to pull that pole in here in a little bit and see what's up with it. What's your count for the day? Me personally, 0. Anwar has 2. The first spot we caught 2 fish. The bite was on as soon as we got there. We had takedowns right away. The second spot we went to, which was Fletcher's Cove, man, that was around the same time that Haz was. He was down there a little bit further, so we went downstream. The bite was dead. There was so many people fishing out there. There was one person that caught one fish, like upriver from us, and then everybody else. As we walked out, there was maybe about like 15 people fishing. There was 15 people fishing. Nobody caught anything. It was dead. So, like I said, we packed up on our last live stream and decided just to go home, go get food real quick, and try the night bite. So we're out here tonight, see how it goes. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it picks up. As soon as we casted them in, I went live and sat down and pulled this pole right here, started getting some baby taps. Who knows? I don't think it was a gar because it would have been pulling a little bit harder and moving it, but it had some baby taps on it. Only one rod out here has a massive bait. Well, Anwar, you got a pretty big bait on yours, don't you? They said, "Is that your backyard where you're at?" No, we're at Jones Point. Jones Point, underneath the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. So it's a pretty good spot. Like I said, a lot of people don't like it because if you don't fish it right, you can get snagged real easily. You could lose a lot of gear here if you do not fish it right. So just come out here, learn the way you have to cast it, and you'll do good. Especially when the bite is on. The bite here is fire compared to a lot of places. So, but it seems like it's more of like, it's like a summer spot more so when the bite is on. When the bite is on, you can catch, usually this spot produces better than others. So, especially with a number of bigger fish. They like to sit right here behind this, on this pier where we're casting. You can't see it now because it's so dark, but there's like the bridge pylons right there on the backside of the pylon. If you cast right there and then into the channel, there's just tons of fish normally just sitting there when the bite is right. Oh boy. We'll see, smaller baits so far don't even seem to matter. Because, I mean, you saw the one that got hit that was further out. Remember, I had one bigger bait on the bottom and then a small bait on the top on the high-low. So the high-low got a little bit of a tap, but, I mean, even the bigger bait was not, my normal size big bait. So it's pretty small compared to what I normally use. How's the tide look like? It's coming up a little bit. The water level on the wall is it's definitely closing the gap. So the water level is coming up. That's good. Hopefully with the water level and the higher tide, because like I said, when we went out first thing this morning, I think it was high tide when we were out. You said what? I'll probably have to recast this one over here because it got hit. I don't know if it, that. Oh, but we're not, I mean, what? The tide's not going to fully change until 11 something. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. So, yeah, I don't have to recast those far ones for a while, especially that head. That head's going to stay in that channel. I'm not even going to touch the head in the channel. So, and the good thing is the current's not that bad because you see, even your rod, none of our rods have really started slipping down. So the current's not that bad right now. So, what is that noise? You hear that? I don't know what that is. It's like coming from like right there, but there's nothing there. waiting for that head to get hit. That's what I want to see get hit. I want to see the head get tore up. That shad head, if that one gets hit, this pole right here is going to be a big fish. It's a big bait. Big bait, big hook for a big old hog. So, oh man. Did you bring your other rod? Huh? Oh, it's in the car? What's going on? What's going on? Man, not much. We just got here. There was a couple bites right away, but that'd be awesome if it was, Jeff. Right on the river would be amazing. Yeah. Oh man, if I had this in my backyard, woo! That'd also be an expensive house. I'd be balling if I had a house right here on the Potomac. If you got a house on the Potomac, you got a lot of money, usually millions. So if I had a house on the Potomac, I'd probably have a yacht in the back and we'd be driving on it, fishing off the yacht. I'm like, dang, you fishing for catfish off the yacht? Yeah, we cruising on the yacht today. But yeah, if you got a house on the Potomac, you usually got some good money. But oh man. So the light does good, but the only problem is when you have it on that one's not, I mean, you can still see it, but it doesn't glow. So everybody over here saying what's up. Steve Locke, Andy. Yeah, guys, hopefully he said, bingo, you need a houseboat. Just chill on there in the river for a couple days. Yeah, that'd be nice. Get on that houseboat, fish off the back. Props, appreciate it. Yeah, we're still out here. Look, usually when we go fishing, we don't do short fishing trips. So, like I said, the only reason we went back in for a little bit is because the bite was slow, and I was like, hey, we might as well go ahead and take advantage, eat some food. Plus, like I said, I got a new cell phone in today. I got the S22 Ultra, so I kind of wanted to hurry up and get it set up and go ahead and test it out tonight. So that's what we're using now, and that took longer than expected. We would have been back out here earlier if it wasn't for that taking so long. And then the only other thing I was worried about is I did not want to come to this spot without my surf rods, and I just needed them to be visible. He said, yeah, yacht catfishing. Yeah, let me tell you something. I wouldn't even care if I had a yacht. I'd be catfishing on it. Thanks for, appreciate the new sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, he said we were in the creek. So earlier, it depends on when you were watching. First thing this morning, we were on Upper Potomac, real far Upper Potomac. And that part of the river, we caught two fish. The second portion, we were at what's called Fletcher's Cove area. The part of the river there is not that wide. I mean, regular people, if you don't got a surf pole, you can't cast across it. But if you have a surf pole, you can cast across the whole entire river at that area. So you have to kind of stop yourself from hitting shore. But the deep part of the Potomac is across the river, what's considered the Virginia side. We were fishing on Maryland/DC side, so kind of had to get the baits out there further. That spot we got skunked. I don't even think we didn't even get a bite. It was horrible. Normally that spot produces decent fish, but it just was maybe about he was maybe about a mile, 2 miles downriver. Has was about 2 miles downriver. He caught only one in that area. So look, the bite was just horrible earlier. It was on first thing this morning. We first got out, and then it slowed down. But hey, like I said, we pulled in 2 on the live. We're out here now. We already got, as soon as we went live, I threw all the rods out, hit the live button, and this one had already got tapped twice, baby tap. So nothing. It didn't take it, but we'll see what we get. High tide is closer to 11:30 tonight, so we're hoping with the high tide brings in some bigger fish, especially with this area. Yeah, it's a grind. Yeah, like I said, when we come out fishing, we normally don't do short trips anyways, especially if I got a day off. I'm gonna fish all day long. So, and then other than that, normally me and my buddy or whoever I'm going out with, I'll go after work. Usually I get off work around 4 o'clock, so now that I'm starting to do lives, I'll probably just, if I come out, I'll just go ahead and go live every fishing trip. So if I'm out here, you'll probably see me on, see what we're catching. Like I said, the Potomac River, the bite was fire Saturday and Sunday. Everybody and their mama that was out fishing were catching big fish like it was nothing. It was 40 pounders, 50 pounders. It was a 77 pounder caught. And then I was talking to Haz. I was like, man, we were talking about going, you know, because he was going out today as well. And we were like, oh man, maybe today's going to be a big fish day. Or it could be a straight skunk day. And what was it? I mean, it wasn't a skunk day, but it definitely was not a good day. So it's kind of weird. I guess that's how it works. yeah. Look, Chunk, I be telling Chunky, look, let's stay out there longer. Let's stay out. He's like, oh, I gotta go. No, man. I even told him, I was like, look, don't think I'm holding you up on leaving early. I'll stay out until whenever. We can stay out as late as you want to stay out. I fish 24/7. Hey, especially on the nicer weather. I'll tell you right now, it's not too bad. It's cooling down, but let me tell you something. During the summer, I don't care. I'll stay out fishing all night. Especially if we ever go, whenever I travel, sometimes we'll go down to Nags Head, stuff like that with my family, and they got the piers out there. So, you know, saltwater fishing. Look, if I'm on a pier and I can chill out all night fishing, just relaxing, just waiting for the rod to bend over, then I'm gonna be out there fishing. So, but definitely prefer warmer weather. I mean, we got the thicker snowsuits and stuff like that, so we've been fishing all throughout the winter, but bring out the metal detector, find those cats. Let me tell you something. I am going to be bringing out the metal detector soon. I'm going to do a video, hopefully in the next couple weeks. We're going to have some gold videos coming up, so you guys can see what I've been talking about and some of the gold that you can find out here. So that's definitely coming up. I'll let you know that. A few more weeks and it won't be getting dark till 7 to 8. I can't wait. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. I cannot wait because I hate how it's always dark early. I'm ready for that time change. You're running, and then just in case anybody's interested, for baits right now, we are running mullet and we are running shad and mullet again. Anwar did have some strawberry jello chicken that he made, and he was working out earlier. It did not get any taps. Well, like I said, the bite was just horrible earlier. So, but right now, I believe the only one with mullet is, bam, this rod right here. That's Anwar's rod. He's got mullet on it. So, oh no, I'm actually wrong. It's this rod. I had to look at it for a second. I was like, I forgot I added that rod in. You show people where and how to find gold. Your spot is going to be a gold rush episode. Yeah, I don't really care about showing people. I mean, I bring people out gold hunting all the time. I mean, the thing about gold hunting is there's a lot of people that come out into the areas that I'll go gold hunting, and if you don't have the right equipment or the know-how, you can sit there and dig all day long, do all this hard work and not find anything, or barely find like $20 worth of gold. And if I'm spending, I don't really go out there. I'm not going out there for the money, but if I go out there, I'm not trying to sit there for as long as some of these people go out there, 8 hours and not find nothing, or like a few dollars worth. I mean, when I'm going out there, I'm going for bigger pieces, and I'm using my metal detector and I'm targeting a certain way. So that's mainly, I mean, like I said, if you don't have the right equipment, you could sometimes just be wasting your time, especially if that's, a lot of people, they're not usually going out there for fun. They're always like, oh man, they get kind of serious. Some people get kind of serious about it. So you just got to go out there, see what you find, have fun, and, give yourself the best opportunity you can to get good gold. And that's normally what I'm doing. Man, how we get them taps early? Yeah, we got to get nighttime fishing's where it's at. I love nighttime fishing. So, especially, when you have good days, there's usually a lot of people out there, and, a lot of people asking questions, stuff like that. But you can kind of relax more during the nighttime fishing. What's the highest end metal detector prices? Well, one of the best ones, man, it was like $10,000 to $12,000. The Minelab GPX 7000. I think it's a 7000. That one's a big boy detector. You gotta have money. I mean, you're looking at 10 grand, 12 grand when it first came out. Something crazy like that. Yeah, I mean, it's too much. But if you live in a place like Australia or something like that, a lot of the guys that live in Australia, they get those detectors because gold out there, finding big gold is very common in Australia. I know I did want to do a trip out there and kind of bring my detector out and go get some of the gold because you could find $1,000 nuggets like it's nothing over there. Fish finders, man, you're gonna have to ask maybe I don't know about the fish finders. Brian B might know about that. Brian B I know that they use their fish finder. I know Chunky doesn't know because we only turn on the fish finder just for giggles when I'm on his boat. Ask Chunky, we turn it on for giggles. Yeah, everybody's like, what's the depth? He's like, turn it on, let's find out. So, but yeah, I think his goes right under the boat. I bet you when he gets his new boat, he'll have a good fish finder on his boat. Oh man. I wondered if that one gets snatched up. But like we said, we got 2 baits on it. What I might do is I might add that one other rod out of picture, kind of do a close to the wall one. See if the fish are closer in. I'm debating if I do it though. Do I switch up the rig? What's going on, Real Beast? How's the fishing? We've been live for 37 minutes. We had 1 tap. That's about it. We went live first thing this morning. We caught 2, and then our second spot, we caught 0. And we were out there for, I don't know, we were out there for a good amount of time. Yeah, was it 3 hours? G-Style, how's it going? Appreciate everybody coming in, giving support, hitting the thumbs up. Yeah, no, definitely when we were using, I think for Chunky, the fish finder, he definitely thinks that it's, we were using it when we were over at the shallow areas because that area over there, you definitely have to use it there only for safety reasons and bottom out in that area because that area, it's so wishy-washy on the mud banks and where you are because sometimes you'll be going and then boom, it gets shallow quick. So that's one of the areas that definitely using it's not really the fish finder, but more so the depth, just the depth gauge to see how deep it is, more for safety reasons when we were on his boat. So that definitely came in handy in that little shallow area. Make those rods dance. Yeah, I hope so. Like I said, today's been a slow day, but hey, we figured we had time. We were going to come out, see if the nighttime bite is where it's at. So we'll see. Like I said, the tide is coming in, so we're going into high tide. Yeah, you got to be careful of those surprise shallow spots. Like I said, that area over there, most of the Potomac, I think where he normally goes, you don't really have to worry about surprise shallow spots, but in that cove, it definitely, there's like mud banks that you can't see at certain times, and these mud banks come out pretty far out of the water, like into like the middle of the water. So if you're not looking and you don't have your depth finder on, you can hit them quick. Because I know earlier when one of the spots we were fishing really close to, when the water went down, we're like, man, the mud bank was right there, and we kind of we bottomed out just a little bit moving over just when we did decide to move, but. And then not even that much later, it was all, man, you see that? I can't wait till when I get home tonight, I'm gonna glue this light and stuff down. Chunky had told me something would happen. He told me on my first time out today, he was like, man, be careful for the ring light. They break easy. And let me tell you something, he was right. He was like, he said he's repaired his so many times. And of course, the ring light got loose, even though it's screwed all the way down. The points that it connects to got weak. So I'm definitely, when I get home, I'm gonna have to hack it up. Luckily, it's not moving because it's not too windy right now. But when it is getting windy, I can see it move, and it's annoying. It's really annoying. So I'm definitely gonna be gluing this thing down, making sure everything's sturdy, and testing it out quite a bit before I come back out next time. Oh yeah, if you're trolling, you're looking for schools of fish. Yeah, trolling. I mean, you definitely want to use the depth finder. So, and then of course, like if you're trying to go out and get shad or something like that out of deeper little holes, you definitely want the depth finder too, getting that bait. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kevin. Yeah, look, it's my first day live. I mean, we've done 3 lives today, but first day live. I appreciate all the support. Everybody that shared me out, I greatly appreciate it. I got a lot of support today, and the community is amazing. So thank you so much for everybody that helped, everybody that came to watch and put any time that they had just to come show some love. So I definitely look. It'd be a lot harder if you guys didn't show up and I had nobody even to respond to. I would still do it, but let me tell you something, it'd be a lot more difficult just sitting here having random conversations. So, you know, having somebody come in and ask something every once in a while definitely makes it that much easier. Thank you so much, JJ. Yeah, if any help you can give, I greatly appreciate it. So, like I told Chunky, my goal was, I mean, I've been fishing this area for so long. I just decided, I was like, look, I'm going to start recording because I've definitely, just from my standpoint, I've missed a lot of big fish where my phone is dead, or, you know, when you're doing long days out here like this, if you don't have equipment, sometimes I can't even get photos of my fish. So I was like, look, let me just start recording every trip, get everything I fish for, and any big fish that I get, just get them on video. So that was the goal. I was like, let me just go ahead and start doing lives and let's have fun with it. So join the DMV live crew. So just trying to have fun and see how it goes. Like I said, once I get my camera equipment fixed a little bit, because this rig, I mean, everything else about my rig has been good. The lights on my card have been good. I've been slowly getting everything together. Yo, did I get the near miss from Anwar clipped? No, I gotta clip that. And you know what sucks? Oh my gosh. What pisses me off the most about that is, like I said, my rig is busted up like Chunky said, so I had to take my GoPro off so that it wouldn't wiggle as much. Without the GoPro on top, I missed that 4K footage of him almost busting himself. So he's lucky I only got it in 720p on the live stream, but we gonna clip it though. We gonna clip it out. And where I gotta clip it, you gonna be on TikTok. Oh man. Where's the bites at? Where are the bites? It has been slow for everybody. Nobody on the other pier tonight. I'm surprised, since it was a good day. I thought everybody was gonna be over here. Chunky's the best. Glad I saw you with him. We'll follow. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I had a blast fishing with Chunky on the boat. We're definitely talking about, you know, doing some more trips. I think that we want to go hit some deeper water, you know, on when the wind has died down. Today would have been a good day. There was not that much wind, and the Potomac was pretty calm. But I mean, obviously, it would not have been a good day for bite. Well, the shore bite wasn't good today. Who knows how the boat bite would have been? That's always completely different. But gosh darn, the wind's picking up, so this thing is moving. I can't wait I'm telling you, first thing I'm doing when I get home tonight, I might not even go to bed right away. I might glue this thing. The day I helped him get that boat out, yeah, man, I had met Chunky over here. We had talked. I had met him over here at Jones Point. That's actually where I'm at. I'm at Jones Point, where he had found the boat. I'm just on the pier. So he said that he was over here, and I'm not that far from Jones Point. So he said he needed some help, but I knew he wasn't going to get out there by himself because those boats are heavy. And I actually had the perfect cart to get it. So I was like, I hit him up. I messaged him. I was like, I'm going to come out and help you. He said, cool. So Anwar. You say you like the blue line? Appreciate it. So, like I said, if you see the camera wiggling just a little bit, the wind has picked up a little bit, and it's doing that because this ring light is busted after day one. I gotta do exactly what Chunky said, and I gotta go ahead and glue this thing. Hold on, guys. Let me try to see if I can get this a little bit better, because this thing is annoying the hell out of me. I should stabilize it a little bit better. He said the bait coming at you in 4D. Oh man, this wind is blowing this thing around. My bad, guys. Like I said, first day live. Already got glitches coming on the equipment. All the equipment's going good except for this ring light. Let me tell you, this ring light is messing me up. So, give me 1 second. Let's see if I add another rubber band, push this thing forward. That's still blowing. That is horrible. Chunky, if you are on here, man, I cannot wait to get this thing, and I'm gonna have to glue this thing all up, because this thing moving around is annoying. I don't know how much you guys can see it. Obviously now that I'm touching it, you can see it, but on my screen I can see the wind is blowing the top of it and just making it wiggle all around ever since the bottom got loose. It's horrible. Sorry, guys. Of course, early on the stream it wasn't that bad because there was no wind. You got your phone? How bad does it look? What's going on, Potomac River Monsters? Yeah, it's moving. Man, that's annoying. That's annoying. God. Appreciate it, Kevin. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna have to fix this mount. This mount is already broke after day one. The O-ring light has my camera wiggling and wiggling and wiggling. Especially, I mean, it's not that bad when there's no wind, but right now with the wind, it's got it moving. So as soon as I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and JB weld this thing up, test it, probably put a heavy duty fan blowing on it, see how it moves. Because I cannot deal with this. Let me tell you something. Like, if the wind doesn't chill out, I might just have to go ahead and cancel the live, because I'm not gonna have you guys looking at the screen bouncing around all night. So, because no matter what I do, this thing is it's like hanging on from a limb from earlier. We did a long hike, and the area that we were hiking to, trying to carry the equipment, put too much stress on the connection from the ring light to the tripod stand. So now it's got like, it's just weak. So I'm gonna do exactly what Chunky said, get some JB welded on, make sure it doesn't flex, make sure everything looks good, so that when I go live, even if there's wind, I can reduce as much of the wobbling as possible. So that's pretty much the goal. Still, man, no bites. Dang rookies. Yeah, I'm a rookie. Look, man, look, Chunky told me, look, when he told me that they break, he told me on the day I went out. And of course, what happened? The damn thing broke. He said he dealt with it so many times. Yeah, it's bobbing up and down. It's annoying. Like, for me, I don't know, it's just annoying. It's just because I already know exactly what it is. But yeah, I'm a rookie with this. I did not expect. And what's crazy is me and Chunky got a completely different ring mount setup. They all must come in like that, because I mean, it's crazy. His broke in the same spot. Mine is breaking in the same spot. That's why it's loose. So they just do not. I don't know. They must be built for people that are kind of just setting up at a desk at the house, not moving, not putting a lot of weight on it. Because if you're just chilling, it's probably gonna be good. But if you're out here carrying your stuff through the forest on a 2-mile hike out in the middle of nowhere, putting a lot of pressure on it, it definitely did not hold up to that pressure. So, but like I said, I mean, first live, next one will be better. Well, the next day will be better. I haven't had time to go home and really fix anything. Glue definitely would not have set by the time I got out of here, but. What's going on, man? It's slow. Nah, so I don't know. Like the way they go, you can't wedge anything in there. That's what I was looking at earlier. So kind of what I did is I was kind of trying to see if I could hold something down on top of it, but even that didn't work. Give me 1 second. Let me try one more thing. If I can get this rubber band to set up properly. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put a rubber band and tighten it down and then loop it back and see if that will keep this thing from not moving. And it doesn't. No, yeah, see, like how it comes down to a little point and it's like so thin. That's what he was saying. I just gotta weld it on. It is what it is. There's not much of a spot for me to like kind of put anything on it. They kind of hold it down better. What do you think, Anwar? Look at this. I mean, maybe if I was kind of thinking pull it right here, but then what is it even gonna, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to really hold it on to. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I could do super glue. I was gonna do glue, but I mean, obviously I can't do it today. See, even with that's pulling down on it, but see, with the wind, it's still moving. It wasn't moving earlier, and it was way windier the other earlier. Add rubber bands on the back. Let's see. Let's see what we could do. Let's try to jerry rig this thing up until we can get out of here. Got a rubber band on the back. Now you see it's still wiggling. That wind is a little bit strong, and then like I said, it's coming down to this pressure point right here. That ain't gonna do it because it's still moving. I mean, it's got a lot of pressure and it's still flipping all over the place. Because look, that one's all the way down right there and it's still moving. It's moving. No, it's moving less right now. It's moving still, but not as bad. Flour and water. Oh man. It's not moving as bad right now, so at least it's better. Still not great. Yep, super glue. That's what we're gonna do. When I get home, I already because I mean a lot of the stuff that I had to add on here, we got I had some JB weld, so when I get home, I'm gonna JB weld this thing up. So and then I'm gonna test it, blow some wind against it, get a high powered fan, see how it looks, because I can't have it wiggling like that. Like I said, luckily it was fine before, but after that first trip when we were moving around, it did not hold up. So we were good for the first live stream, and then it's already messed up. But Chunky said it was gonna happen, he called it. So, but it is windier right now. Earlier today it was not that bad, so it's when I first went live at this spot, it was not moving like this, but it came with the wind. So, but I'll definitely get it fixed. If anything, if worst case scenario, if I can't get it to work, maybe I'll try a different tripod. The mullet ain't working, Anwar. Rubber band man, wild as the Taliban. Look, let me tell you something. We try to put rubber bands on this thing to try to make it not move. I got one rubber band on the front, one rubber band on the back, trying to hold it level in the middle like this. It's still moving. It's not as bad now. At least you can say that. It's not as bad right now, but it's still moving. It's still annoying me. But it is what it is. At least it's not as bad. We'll keep it up. The fish still aren't biting. I might put on some new bait here in a little bit. The only bite that we did have earlier when we first got here was from this rod right here that's in the channel. This one right here is in the channel as well, but this one has a monster bait, so if it gets hit, it's only a big boy. Gotta get a mullet wig when you try a mullet. Oh man. What? Yeah, you didn't hear me say that? Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have Anwar wear the wig for you guys, okay? Anwar, you got that? You gonna wear the mullet wig, right? Oh man. I don't know if you guys were here earlier. We were talking about moving to a different spot because our first location, it was a good spot. Like I said, we caught the biggest fish of the day over there, but man, it was just, if you wanted to set up camera equipment, there was no place to put the camera equipment. Anwar was like, I'll hold the camera for you. Everybody was like, gosh dang, this man said he was gonna hold the camera equipment while you went live. But look, I was like, nah, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. He'd have been holding the camera. You think it's wobbly now. Oh my gosh. You know how wobbly it would have been with him holding the camera in a tripod like this? They said that's the bait that would have snatched your mullet wig off. Hey, look, I got to see the video just for a minute, and you know, he matrixed out of it though. He said dove out quick. So luckily it didn't tear him up because he dove out the way, so he ain't get hurt. I already told him about the story about the, look, that's happened to you only twice now. It's happened to him twice where it's ricocheted out and it hit him the first time. He's gotten better. His dodging skills got a lot better this time. So, you know, he out here in the boxing ring practicing for missing the weights. Yeah, he learns from his mistakes. What's the blue line? That one is that is 65-pound Power Pro. The Ultra Slick. Oh yeah, we can get Chunky to do it. We'll get Chunky in a mullet wig. Oh man. Chunky, if you ain't here, you gonna wear one? He said in a Terminator flat top in the early 90s. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised that one over there didn't get hit with that small bait on there. Spinning reels. So I prefer spinning reels more, especially when doing long casts. But if you have a spinning reel, let me tell you this, my personal opinion about spinning reels, keeping the line on, if you go mono does not like staying on a spinning reel. If you go on a bait cast, I feel like the mono stays on better. But for a spinning reel, look, if you want distance casting and you can get away with doing, your area is not extremely rocky, you don't have to worry about a lot of abrasion. I mean, even if you do, there's ways around that, but I don't like using the mono on the spinning reels. So the one that I did put it on, it didn't cast as far, and it's only 20-pound mono. It is visible. It is very high vis. I do like that about it, but it doesn't cast as far. And use Cast King. I got Cast King on one of them. Which one has Cast King? It's not out here. I have a lot more rods. I thought it was one of the surf poles that I brought out. I got like 2 more surf poles in the car. So, and that's where I got my, that's where I have it at. Thought it was on one of these, my bad. But I do have some Cast King. I actually got one of the newer Cast King, not their main one that they promote. I can't remember which one it is. It's kind of like a Super Slick competitor. Their version of Super Slick. It's actually pretty good. I like it so far. Yeah, see if you go, that's what I'm saying. If you get that thicker mono on a spinning reel, it just comes right off. If you see it, it just jump and it just feathers right off. I mean, if you have thick mono on a baitcaster, it, you know, for the most part it stays on. You don't have any problems. What do I do if I get hung up with braid? Let me tell you something. My braid, look, here's the one thing about getting snagged with braid. When you get snagged with braid, you could just wrap it around like a stick, or we wrap it around the fish grips, and then pull it right out. Normally I get my stuff back, but here's the main thing that's good about getting snagged with braid compared to mono. Mono, when you get snagged, if you pull and you put a lot of tension on the line, you are stretching your line. What happens when you stretch your line? When you go to get that big boy fish, you're gonna lose that fish. Okay, is it the Super 8 braid by KastKing? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the only thing about snags and mono. You stretch that mono out, it's not as strong. You're bound to lose a fish. If I pull on braid, the braid is not gonna have that much of an issue. You know, there's no stretch. The only thing I gotta worry about is there any scuff marks on it? Is it fraying somewhere? If there is, then of course I gotta cut it, but that's only if I'm in rocky areas. And like I said, I could put long leader lines, or I could do what is it called? A shock leader. I could put a shock leader on 30 feet of shock leader on my reel and do that. So for the abrasion resistance, I've done that for some of the rockier areas. It works. The only thing is when you tie that thick mono on the braid, you know, that's your weak point. But guys, it is slow today. It's still slow. It rolled into night. Like I said, we still have the tide coming up, but hey, we're out here, and it's getting colder too. Anwar's over here just laughing in the back, standing up. Look, I know he's cold. When he's cold, he doesn't sit down. He moves around a lot. So that's how I know he's cold, because he can't sit in the chair. He can't sit down. He's like, oh man, he's just pacing back and forth. I'm like, you must be cold. I thought you got the jacket on, don't you? Oh, I thought you had more layers on than me. Because I'll be honest, I'm getting cold now, but that's because I didn't put my layers on. Look, I don't even got shoes on. Nah, man, I got Crocs on, but you know they got holes in them joints. I ain't got my waterproof heavy layer boots on right now. I mean, I don't care. I'll tell people I got Crocs on. I don't care. It was warmer out when I came out. I didn't feel like putting those boots on. They were so heavy. My legs were hurting from wearing my hunting boots, my waterproof hunting boots for what, 2.5 miles on one way and then 2.5 miles on the way back, up and down mountains and across little waterfalls. The area we were at was a scenic trail, and man, let me tell you something, the trail was treacherous. So man, these rods are just like earlier, man, just straight flagpoling them. Oh, okay. You say you still have your spider wire from the mid-90s on there, still running strong. Look, hey, that's good. That is good. I don't. So my issue with my rods is I don't really I don't change my line out that often. My thing, especially with braid, is it's more so, you know, you tie on your hooks and knots and then you cut it off and you lose a little bit of line. You keep doing that, or every once in a while, you know, you go somewhere, especially in this area, depending on where you go, you get snagged. You lose a little bit more line, and then when I get to the point where if I'm doing a long cast and I'm casting all the line out, or I don't have enough, then that's when I'm saying, oh, scrap it and put more line on. That's usually when I'm swapping my line. So the current must have picked up a little bit because it moved the lines a little bit now. I might try to recast the one out there with the high-low.
That's that one up. I saw that the river was bringing it down. You saw that? It moved me too much. I can feel I'm bringing it back in because how heavy it is. You saw it because the current started to move now, dragging all the way down. Luckily it's on smack. Need to change date on it. Live with the ring of it, but doesn't make it the first date on it. See, those two went down together too. The water started moving a lot. I can feel your line. Man, how big is your bait? You must be snagged. I told you that the lines moved a lot after we last looked at it. I saw that happen. Well, the water. Out of nowhere, I looked back and the lines were completely in a different spot. We were good earlier, they switched up quick. And that tide switched up quick. I'm gonna still cast this one back out there, but because the head I'm gonna leave on, I'm not gonna cast it yet. So let's check yours and make sure to go, and then let's recast it. Yeah. But pull yours in so we can reposition. So let's reposition all the ones further out. The other two are fine. I'm gonna rebait the other one, this one with the head. I'm leaving it. So you were probably snagged. So when mine went downriver, I went right to you. Oh man, you scared now. You scared. This man is scared from what happened earlier. He doesn't want to get his head busted in.
Yeah, come on, let me get the light.
Nah, come on. You don't need the light, just pull on it. It ain't gonna hit you in your face. Come on, you got this. Don't get scared down there. Oh my God. Hold up, guys. What are they saying? What are they saying? Oh my gosh. You lucky they're not saying nothing. We got 18 people though. Hold on. Guys, watch Anwar. Hopefully he don't bust himself in the face this time. You got it loose?
I lost the sinker, man. I lost the
No, you lost your hook.
it's like good. I always take that really good.
You got your sinker back. Oh my gosh. This man was scared. He said, oh no.
Yo, it's
He said, hey.
look, all I can say is this was both of us out here. Last thing I wanted.
past the wall. Another cast past the wall. Hopefully it's a big. All right, I'm gonna put fresh bait on the other one. Yours actually snagged up better than mine that time. Mine rolled down, yours didn't. You said what? Nah, they didn't say anything. You're good. Nobody was laughing at you. You doing monster bait again? I mean, you can grab. Look, we got to use that shad up. So go ahead and put. If you want to use the shad over the mullet, go ahead and use the shad. Or if you want to go back to your almighty mullet, do that too. All right, let's hopefully the high-low gets another bite again. See how far I can get this one out. Where are you at? Because I can't see you.
I'm can't see it. It's good.
No, I said, where are you? Because I can't see you because the lights are on my face. All right, there you go. Oh, there you go. That one hit about 3/4 of the way. Damn. That was a good cast. Yeah, don't cross my line. I got a good cast now. Now, obviously with the drift, I mean, because we're in that current is definitely picking up. It's going to move the line. We'll see how it goes. My stuff's situated. You gotta get yours back out. Oh man, what's going on? Sorry. Our line started moving a lot, so we wanted to go ahead and pull them back in. Anwar's line was locked in one spot, and mine started drifting down with the heavier current, so we had to switch it up a little bit. Plus, it was good time to rebait, so one of them actually crossed across two of them, so when we reeled it back, it kind of messed them up, but nothing got snagged up. His was already snagged out there, so he lost his hook. I didn't lose anything, but I actually got a further cast this time, so that's good. What's going on, Andy A? Deadpool, Down East Tackle. How's it going, guys? Oh man, back at it. No, yeah, back at it. No real loss. Chucky, how's it going?
Yeah, we're back at it. I mean, it's a slow day, but we figure, hey, we're gonna come out here anyways. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. It is getting a little bit chillier out here now, so, but it's not too bad. I should have put the look. This morning it was cold. I put the suit on, and then I got too hot. This time I came out, I was like, nah, I'm not putting the suit on, and now I'm actually getting cold. So, man, that got all mixed up. So, I actually, you know what? I got my cap in the bag. I should wear that. I got my beanie in here. I forgot all about that. Boom! I forgot I had this beanie, bro. Because I didn't want to have my hoodie on. Yeah, I forgot I put the beanie in that pocket. Hopefully you get another good cast out there. Get it right into that channel. The channel cast only got one little hit today, so definitely hasn't produced yet. Oh, dang, what are you putting on? Huh? Oh, I was about to say, what the hell? Man, that thing is stinky. You got that stinky stink bait. Oh, man. So much better. Yo, that mullet is stinking. I know your hands smell like, woo.
Now you know why I was spending it out there.
What's the count for today? We've only caught 2 today. We caught one was like 5 to 8. The other one was like 24 plus pounds. I know Anacostia was where Has started doing pretty decent. What did he finally catch? 3 or 4 over at Anacostia before he left? I didn't see the very end of the video. I was too busy setting up my phone, and I had no phone service for about a good hour and a half, unfortunately. So that sucked. But yeah, I saw the bite was definitely on at Anacostia, because it was not on at the Upper Potomac. Yeah, it's been a tough bite. I mean, let me tell you something. Fletcher's Cove had 15 plus people there fishing. Every person that we talked to on the way out was like, oh, you catch any fish? How long you been here? No fish. Been here hours. It was just the same through everybody, all the way down to the parking lot. There was tons of people out today. Nobody was catching anything. He finished up with 4 fish and missed another 10. Oh, you finished? Dang, you missed 10 fish over there, Has? Golly. Yeah, last time I saw you had 3 fish over before I started working on my phone and before I started transferring everything over and lost my service. You had 3 fish. So dang, 4 but 10 misses. Wow. Was it guard bites? It was legit misses. That's crazy. Because I know you running circle hooks, so they must have been little small ones. So maybe all the fish are back in Anacostia again. Maybe that's what it is. Because they definitely were not up Fletcher's and up, and they were, I mean, you were lower than Fletcher, so they're not down over in, Georgetown and up, and then now at Jones Point. So, yeah, see, that's the problem. Most of them, big baits. Yeah, see, I mean, unfortunately, you put those bigger baits on, you just miss those small fish, and they keep on messing with it. So, but what was your biggest over there? What was the biggest that you got at for the day? That wind is picking up again. You said what? Nah, I'm actually fine now that I put my hat on. Now I put my beanie on, I actually feel good. My head's not cold now. Solo Texan Adventures, how's it going? Appreciate you coming in. 7 to 8 pounds, the biggest one. Okay, yeah. So, man. So I mean, what? Because I think Ernie caught what, a 35 pounder yesterday was his biggest there. So just all babies over there today. I mean, 7 to 8 pounds is not bad though. So, at least a 7 to 8 pounder, when they're biting, they're fighting, they'll give a decent fight at least. It's just when you start doing anything under 4 to 5 pounds, I mean, the fight is just, it's non-existent. That's the only problem. Anybody that's new in here, the reason my thing is wobbling every once in a while because, how we get... that battery pack just went dead. Let's see, where does it plugged into? Here, let me see that. Which one is it? It is this one right here. So it's a skinny cable. So we will go ahead and swap that right here. And boom, there we go. Let's turn this down. Sorry, we did not get a chance. I've been out here since 7:30 this morning, so I only got to do on one of my battery packs. I only got to do a quick charge. So we've been out here all day. So one battery pack just died. Luckily, the other one is still 3 out of 4 bars, so I still got plenty of juice on that one. So yeah, I'll have to switch some things around here in a minute. Luckily, my battery, that's good. That hasn't been used all day. Oh, man. The one you just casted is holding strong, though. How far did you get it out there? By the wall or past? Oh, so by the wall? So maybe that's what it is, because that one held pretty good. It didn't move too much. Yeah, because these two didn't drift at all either. That current picked up for a little bit, had it moving, but we'll see. Redbeard Outdoor, how's it going? Snake River Catfish Slayer, how's it going, man? Appreciate you coming in. It's been a slow day out here. Haz is the only one that caught a large amount of fish that I've seen today, but yeah, I mean, we caught 2 today too. That was it. I guess at least you got that big boy. I won't call it too big, but I mean, at least it was 20-some pounds. So decent fish. I am surprised that this spot looks like it's gonna be some trash tonight, but we'll see. Which one? Oh yeah, the one you just casted. It's tapping it. Of course you put that one not in the frame, but whatever. This guy gonna change his pole location. So he already getting a little tap on the rod he just casted out. So see how that goes. That was definitely a tap though. That wasn't a roll. Your line still seems tight, so it's not loose. It looks like it's going loose, though. You see it? I would, yeah, tighten it. I wouldn't move it, but just tighten it at least. There you go. All right, well, that's good. Right on the new cast, you start getting a hit right away. Might have to recast them again. So everybody saying what's up. Like I said earlier, appreciate all the support today. A lot of people shared it out. First live stream. I greatly appreciate everybody that came through, watched, followed, subbed, shared. It's greatly appreciated. We're going through the heartaches of some equipment failures, you know, so some things breaking and having to, you know, hear what I got a JB weld up and jerry rig, but I mean it's going good right now. Everything's working. So the tripod would have held up a little bit better if we didn't do that long hike earlier, but it is what it is. K Fly, how's it going? See, I can't see your rod in the thing to see if it's getting hit. I got to look back on yours. Is it moving again or no? I mean, I would leave it. I wouldn't move it. Because now you're going to let it roll down. But it is what it is. Charles, how's it going? So, Haz, when you were over there, was the bike consistent since the time you got over there, or did it slow down? I'm curious. Do you think it was just the location, or do you think that it was the time frame? He said, yeah, let me tell you something. Chunky hit me up. He was like, he literally hit me up when I was going live, or when I was about to go live early. He was like, yeah, the ring light breaks all the time. And I was like, oh man, it hadn't broke on me yet. And of course, maybe he jinxed me, man. Because let me tell you something, my ring light broke that very first trip that we were out. It was fine on the way up there. But what you running for? Hey. Yeah, he's tapping it a little bit. I couldn't see it bending. I mean, it's getting a little baby tap. Try to reel into it, see if he's on there. Might just be a little small one. Try to set it. You just watching that joint. You ain't gonna set it doing a little baby roll. A little baby reel in. He's getting a little tap, but yeah, look, let me tell you something. I gotta jerry rig this ring light down because I don't know how yours has. I'm curious, but mine on the bottom of the ring light, it comes down to a little kind of like a point where the screws in, and that's like the weak point of this one. It just started getting real weak there. I think it's like cracking a little bit, so I'm gonna probably take it out, shave it a little bit, and then JB weld it, and then try to probably put something up going like in the dead zone to kind of hold the ring light stable left or right, back to forward. So I'm gonna jerry rig it up though for sure, because I definitely can't have this thing out here wobbling. Luckily the wind died down now. Earlier when the wind was coming, my camera was going back and forth. It was annoying. Yeah, you see that? What's that? Is that a cop? Yo, look behind you. They were checking out your car, now they're checking out my car. You see that? What time is it?
It's like,
oh, is it? They might be getting ready to kick us out of here. I wonder if they back on it, because before, so this location, they didn't used to kick you out at dark. They might be kicking people out at dark now. We might have to go. You hear me? Yep, I think we do. You see? Excuse me? Yeah. I can't see you. I can't see you right now. I still can't see these lights.
I was out here the last time you guys
hey, how's it going, man?
Look, let
me tell you something. When you sit behind the lights, I can't see anything behind.
I know.
How's it going?
We gotta wrap it up. It's going on 11 o'clock. Parking lot closed at 10.
All right, cool. Yeah, I know because before we were here, the guys that were parking lot, they said it was cool. They weren't regulated anymore. So is it back to being that now?
It's always been. They don't do any enforcement for security.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
I'm actually the police officer that got to lock that gate up.
Oh,
and I
okay.
don't want to lock you guys in. So
all right, well, I definitely appreciate
I
that.
usually come down and I walk around and make sure there's nobody in so I don't lock you guys in. So
All right. Well, that's good to know because they haven't been locking us in before, so I'll definitely back it up though.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Those
the heads
guys,
up.
their responsibility is basically the bridge and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
So, no catching.
Man, we've been out all day long. We've been fishing since what, like 8 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
8 o'clock this morning. We changed spots. This is the third spot, and we've only caught 2 fish.
I know the other dude was down there. He was doing his YouTube video.
Yeah.
And he was up on that side. It was freezing. And they came down here and he had nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
That was about 2-3 weeks ago. You
Yeah.
got 2 bites. He had nothing. Zero.
I'll tell you,
I said, hold on. You on here doing a live stream on YouTube and you ain't showing nobody nothing. He's like,
hey.
He's like, it happened like that sometimes.
It happens. Look, we just get them good conversation while we're waiting. So,
you know, that's what they call it, practicing, not catching, man.
Exactly. If I was catching all the time, But yeah, I mean, the Potomac's been slow.
Man, I was just telling him, I said, man, y'all should be heading south, doing some redfish and stuff like that, man. I see you posting.
Yeah.
They're catching reds this big, like this.
Look, let me tell you something. There's some monsters that come out of here.
I know.
There's some monsters. Over the weekend, the bite was fire. A guy just caught on Saturday, he caught a 77-pound catfish. So a pretty big beast. He caught a good one. But the weekend bite was good. And then Monday came around because there was quite a few people out fishing today. And everybody I talked to, I think the best person that we know only caught, I think he said he caught 4 when he went to, what is it called, Anacostia, and then before that he caught only 1 fish over at Fletcher's Cove area.
Yeah, it's been dead around here. And actually, that dude, he went up by Fletcher's and it was rock frozen. That was when we had that week and a half when it was freezing.
Yeah,
he said it was frozen. He left up there and he said this is one of his first times coming down here. Him and another dude. He gave me his YouTube channel, but he said they fish down here from channel cats all the time. So,
well, there's a couple channels. There's one that there's Chunky Cats Fishing or Chunky Cats. There's Has Life. I know he's fished down here.
Yeah, no, Has Life was here, and I think he was with Chunky Cats. There's like 3 of them.
There was 3 of them.
Yeah, but
all right, it was probably was a guy named Ernie the Hog Snatcher.
I don't think so. There was a dark skinned guy, then there was the shorter guy, which was Has Life, because he gave me his YouTube.
Yeah, because Has Life is on here now. Look, the guy Ernie says he knows you. He knows you. Yeah, so they were here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were all down here. There was 3 of them fishing. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, gotta wrap it up. He's like, yeah, man.
Ernie, he knows. He's talking about you. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and reel him in.
Like, that cop is back down there.
Yeah, look, let me tell you something. There's been nights that we fished out here till like 2 in the morning. Nobody said anything.
Yeah, because see, the problem is when they set all of this up, Park Service was going to close it off. And they didn't. They said, you know what? We're just going to put a sign down there. We're just going to close it off to vehicles.
Yeah.
And once there's no vehicles, there won't be any pedestrian foot traffic. Well, that's not really true. You can come in from over here.
Oh, you can come in from over there.
From down there. So when they first opened this up, people know we check down here all the time. So people are like, they leave.
Yeah.
Or they be fishing down there and we run them off, And
yeah.
those guys got their spot. So once they fish here, they're like, oh, I'm good. And then they'll go someplace else and, they got some other spots that they fish at. Because back in the day, everybody used to fish over at Blue Plains.
Yeah, for sure.
You see the cars parked there and sometimes middle of the day, there's 10 cars out there. Everybody's fishing over Blue Plains.
Yeah.
Somebody got the little honey holes and spots.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a tough day, so, but yeah.
Over here, I know when they dug it up, there was a whole bunch of rocks and wood, and like all along here, you get your stuff stuck.
Yeah, they need to dredge it again, but they've dredged it a few times. I know they still got some of the old bridge down there from the
Well,
the original bridge.
Stuff when they put the original bridge, because all they did, they moved this over like right next to the old bridge.
Yep.
And then they ripped down the old bridge, like what they did with South Capitol Street.
Yep.
You know.
That's why it's so snaggy out here.
Yeah, all along here, man, the pylons and stuff, the snag.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the worst thing, so.
But
All right, guys, wrap it up.
appreciate it, man. Thanks for the heads up. Yep. Yep, that's us. We're going to move it up. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we've been fishing out all day. They're kicking us out. This spot, we used to fish out here late. They are not doing that no more. So, oh well, I guess this is no longer the spot till after 10 o'clock anymore, because they technically close at 10 o'clock. And before, we used to be out here all night, no issues after COVID, but they are checking again. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for all the support. Ernie, the guy says hi. He remembered you, bro. But thank you so much for everybody coming on my first live stream. We'll be back out here again this week. I'm thinking about Wednesday, but appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the thumbs up, all the shares. Thank you so much, and everybody have a good night.